I got it. Okay, great. I'm going to repeat that now that we're recording. I'm going to say, hi, my name is Lori Aliberti. Welcome to the Customer Hack Tuesday night call. I'm an independent prover with the company Pruvit. The statements and opinions expressed on this call are my own and not necessarily those of the Pruvit Ventures Inc. These statements have not been approved by or adopted by Pruvit. When making any changes to your diet and lifestyle, you should consult your medical professional. Okay, I am going to start with recognition. I want to recognize, these are people on the call that are recognizing people in their community. Jesse James for dropping from a size 24 to a 10 in 9 months. Way to go, Jesse. Wow. Riley Pearson for setting up events in his hometown and sharing this great conversation like crazy while on vacation. For everyone that showed up at the San Diego Mastermind a week ago tonight, especially Jared and Kim, who drove 4 to 5 hours to get there, and Kat, and forgive me if I say this wrong, Paitaka, for handing out 2,000 candy canes at the PB Holiday Parade last weekend. So that is our recognition for tonight. And tonight we're going to talk about customer incentives and investing into your business. I wanted to talk about events, and I'm going to go by what I have done and experience. I took some notes, but I'm just going to speak on how I've done it and how I've gotten a lot of people to show up, and I think it's a great way. Like, I just received my boxes of French onion bone broth in the mail. So what I'll do is I'm going to plan an event coming up, and I'm going to reach out to all my current customers that are enjoying their ketones, and I'm going to offer them a couple samples of French onion broth if they'll come. I will offer maybe a couple more packets if they bring a friend, and sometimes I'll get even a little more, generous if they'll get up and speak and tell their testimony. Not everybody is willing to do that. Some people are very shy. I have a lot of people that don't even want people to know they're on ketones. I don't understand that, but that's how it is. But that's a great way to, people love free things. And I'll even make a basket, like a keto starter pack basket with a cookbook, some coconut oil, almond flour, and I'll put it together. And I'll tell everybody, if you come tonight, I know you're using the ketones, but if you could show up and support, and maybe somebody can ask you some questions on how you're liking it, and I'm going to draw a basket for somebody to win. That's a great way to get people there as well. I also have done in the past is I've gotten customers to do Facebook Lives where I'll make them short and sweet, and they'll tell me a little bit about their experience with the ketones and how they're enjoying it, and I will give them a 5-day for free of flavors they haven't tried. People tend to like that, and then once they fall in love with the flavors, they'll end up buying a box as well. So it really is a win-win. Also, I'm really big on, if somebody buys a 10-day and then when they become a customer, I will always say to them, and I think this is a great way to show them how to do the business as well, is I say to them, listen, if you know anybody that wants to try these ketones and you sell a 10-day, I'll give you $10 from the 10-pack, or I'll give you $10 off your next order. And I will even say to them, listen, you sell 5 10-days, that's $50. So they're liking the product and they want to make money, and they also want to get, the ketones a little bit cheaper, so they'll talk about it more. And when they realize how easy it is, and somebody's like, yeah, I want to try it, they sell 10 days without even realizing they're doing the business. I say, just show them the video, do it exactly how you did it, and that's a great customer hack, and it's a great way to turn your customers into doing the business as well. Also, I have people that just are against doing the business completely but love the product, and they don't want to do the 2 customer referrals, so I will have them refer a customer to me, and I will give them Pruvit bucks. You could do whatever you want, the amount you like. Depending on how many Pruvit bucks I have in my account, I'll make coupons for like $20, sometimes 25, sometimes 10. You can do whatever you want. It's your business and it's your choice. There's no, right number or wrong number. And you have to know your customers. And you also, have to be very relational with your customers. I wanted to tell you about a girl who just bought 2 10-days that I reached out to when I first started this about 2 years ago. And she's into health and fitness, and she's always doing some kind of diet. And she was like, oh no. And she was so against it, all negative, but I kept that relationship open. Nothing about ketones. I constantly was, commenting on her Facebook, sending, positive messages, blah, blah, blah. And here we are almost a year and a half later, and she reached out to me 2 days ago and was like, I'm ready to try those ketones. And I mailed out 2 10-days for her and her husband. So I think it's really important to stay relational with anybody that you're, how you think about somebody, I think everybody can use ketones, but you'll think about somebody when you first started this, and you'll call somebody, you'll text somebody, and they just want nothing to do with it. Don't give up on them. Some people need to watch, and consistency is key. If they see you consistently, because that's the one thing she said to me, I see you're still using those ketones. And I think that's what made her reach out, was that she saw it was something I'm really passionate and it's a year and a half, and I am. We all are. I don't have to explain that to anybody. So if you can tell I'm nervous, am I talking too fast? I'm going to slow down. I'm sorry. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about investing in your business. Being owning our own businesses. We own 2 restaurants, and we've been doing this for 31 years. I have background where, in the sense of where you need to know that you need to invest into your business. I know sometimes we think, and I have at times, how many ketones can I buy? But honestly, you're going to reap the benefits of that 30, 60, 90 days. You need product on hand for your customers. You need for your other people in your community you're working with. And it really does pay off at the end. I mean, I look at our restaurant and how it's been so successful. And I was talking to my husband about this today. Why do you think we're so successful? Listen, we have a great product. We all know that, right? It works. It's that simple. We have good food. You have to have great service. So we make sure we have great customer service. And how that works for us is we have to be able to, answer questions if we can't get somebody else. But what if somebody needs to swap out a flavor? What if somebody, theirs is on hold, they're not getting it? You have to be able to give them awesome customer service. And that means you have to have product on hand. And that means investing a little bit of money. And you will get that money back. I've seen it. It was frustrating for me at times, but I see it paying off months down the line where it comes back. What you reap, what you sow. What's that saying there? What you sow, what you reap, you get back. I'm at a loss of words right now. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I get nervous, I laugh. But anyway, okay, let me go on. What else did I want to tell you guys about investing? And I also think it's important when you're working with customers, whether they're local or they're not local, and especially if they're having great testimonies, I remind them, even before I ask them to share their story, let them know. I say to them, wow, your story is amazing. You don't realize how many people need to hear your story and how great it is. And because people want to help people, but they don't know how to. Sometimes they just don't know how to. Like when you run a fundraiser to help somebody, everybody's willing to give. But some people don't know how to start that process. Like they don't know where, how, or when, but they're so willing to do it. So you got to almost help people to help other people. You have to let them know, lift them up, let them know your story is amazing. What you've done with your own life and how you've invested in yourself, someone else needs to hear that. And when you tell them that enough, you'll be amazed when you do finally say to them, will you share your story? They will, because they want to see other people get better. And we all know that we have a product that makes people feel much better and become better. And how much time do I have left? Another 12 minutes. Okay. So I also think that when you have mixers, it's very important to have a backup mixer. because what happens is you'll get a lot of people that say, oh, I would have loved to come, but I'm busy. If you have a mixer that's already scheduled after that one, you can say to them, no problem. I have one scheduled the following week. And you will see that people sometimes will be like, oh, okay, they can't say no. And ultimately, you want to get them there. It's not being, shady, but you want to get them there and you want them to try better. So it's a great way to get them to commit, because they can't say no again after you tell them, well, I have another mixer planned the following week as well. So that's a great customer hack in getting people to mixers. And I'm trying to think of anything else here. I kind of talked really quick. So again, I think it's important to invest in your business, and that also means with events, like we have Epic coming up, and Keto Academy and more. Those are very important, because the knowledge, and when you're surrounded around this community, your belief not only in the product but in the company just becomes so much bigger. And for anybody who hasn't been there, I can tell you that will really change your business completely, and it will change you as a person, because I have grown so much from every event that I've gone to. So I really recommend investing in your business by going to events. So that's pretty much all I have. I'm sorry that I talk too quick, but I am going to give everybody a call to action for tonight. I think it would be great if everybody could put on the calendar, if they could plan a mixer with a couple customers coming to share their testimony, and have a backup mixer. And you can do this after the holidays. I know right now everybody is busy with Christmas, New Year's, and family, and it's probably a little bit difficult, but plan it for the new year, and that's when everybody's going to be on fire for better and want to lose weight. So I think that would be great if you could do that. And remember, you can also bring a computer, and if you have a customer or another person in your community with an amazing testimony, you can bring them on a Zoom call and they can speak to everybody on the computer. You can do a little mixer in the house, and that's an awesome way to share stories. So anyway, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to share some customer hacks and investing in your business tonight. Again, I'm sorry if I spoke too fast. That's what I do when I'm nervous, although I do that all the time. And I had Santa with me for some support, but he's really not doing much. As you can see, I use humor to cope. But anyway, it's so nice to see all you guys. If I don't see you, which I'm sure I will, but I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love you all. Love the support, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.